Hi guys, so I was lucky enough to get invited to tag along with another player here. He's added me on PSN and we've been playing together for the last few days now. Can't pronounce his name, but you can see it above his towers and traps there. Migotr, I think he is. Um, and this is his build. Like I've got nothing to do with this whatsoever. This is all him. He invited me in and wanted to sort of show me, and just said to me, you don't really need to do too much. Like don't need to really do any attacking or anything like that. So I switched over and went on to a low level character to level them up. And this is on 25 plus hard, the incursion stuff. And this is Liferoot Forest, I believe it is. Pretty sure, yeah. And so yeah, this is his build. He's using a Squire, and then mostly the monk and the Huntress. And he's got it set up like three sort of sections there. It doesn't really worry too much about the optional kind of defensive thing that you can in the middle there. He kind of sets it so it doesn't matter about that, and lets the enemies destroy that optional one. And then what he does is he's got the monk for the lightning auras there. Then he's got the geysers. He's got 3 in each section, 1 at the front, 2 at the back, and he's got a boost aura in the middle, and he's got that in each of the 3 sections, as you can see there. See the geyser at the front, 2 lightning auras, 2 geysers at the back, and then all we really kind of had to do pretty much the whole time was just go around just repairing bits and pieces. And then the Squire's mostly used for the cannonballs. He's got 2 there in the middle lane. They get destroyed here and there, so he's kind of stays as the Squire so that he can rebuild them if he needs to. And then he has 1 on this side just in case anyone does get through, because the odd occasion like one or 2 might get through on there, or the sort of like the bosses and that. And then he has 1 on the other side there as well. But then what he also uses is for the monk, he's got them anti-air turret things, whatever they're called. You can see the effects there, the blue, the purple and green lights going past. They attack anything that's up in the air, so normally it's just for the wyverns that are flying around up there, but he's combined all 3 of the characters together to come up with something really cool. I don't know if it's his original thing. It's probably not. It is probably something that quite a lot of people know about, but I just wanted to kind of share it because this is the first time I've seen anyone. I've joined quite a few people's games, and this is the first time I've seen anyone do anything quite like this advanced. Normally it's just kind of like place a few barricades down and put like either cannonballs or something behind it, and maybe a few traps in front, maybe the odd aura or something, but no sort of real structure to it. But this is the first time I've seen anyone do it, and what will happen is the geysers will push the enemies up into the air, and they get stunned and everything with the lightning, so they combine together as it is with the water and lightning, keeps them all stunned and in the air. And then because they obviously get pushed up into the air, the anti-air turret things there that the monk uses, this in the middle part there, there's 6 of them. They just attack anything that's up in the air basically, so it doesn't have to be them wyverns, it's like any enemy really. So it's kind of, I just really like this kind of setup and that, and so he was kind of sharing some little tips with me and how to kind of build the characters and that. So you kind of, for the monk, I believe he said you want to kind of build him towards speed, like the defense speed. So it speeds up obviously all the attacks and everything on the lightning auras. And then with the Huntress you want to go for defense speed again for the geysers, so that they reset between each time they shoot up with the water, so it's like speeds them up so that there's not so much time in between each one. and defense health, so that the amount of charges that you get before you have to sort of repair or anything is higher. So obviously, as you upgrade and things, level up the traps and stuff that are down on the floor, they get more charges anyway. But when you start off and they're at level 1, you don't obviously have as many unless you have some armor weapons on that have got that kind of thing in it. So for Huntress, he said you kind of go along the lines of defense speed and defense health. So you just get the quicker attacks between each one, and you get more charges, so you don't have to be repairing as much. And then for the Squire, it was what was it for the Squire? Defense power, I think it was. So the damage that the Squire's towers do is going to be a lot higher if you get armor and weapons and etc. All the spheres and stuff with that kind of thing in it. So defense power. I don't think he said anything about bothering with defense speed or defense health. It was more about the defense power, so that they hit hard. Because I think for these kind of levels, when he's doing it here, the cannonballs are mostly for these, like the big sort of like mini bosses and these big troll things, so that because they have a lot of health on them, I guess. So if they do get past and stuff, then the cannonball will take them down pretty quick if you've kind of got more of the defense power linked into it. So yeah, that's it, guys. So I just wanted to share those little bits with you. I mean, they're not my tips or anything. These are all this guy that I'm playing with here, but I thought I'd share them because I don't think he's got YouTube or anything like that, and I don't know exactly where he's got all these strategies from. I don't know if they're from other people, other YouTube things or whatever. I think I've said it before in a few of my other videos. I don't really go looking too much. I just kind of play the games and stuff, and if I see anything that I think other people might be interested in or might help other people, I kind of do a video about it. I don't normally spend a lot of time searching YouTube and Google and stuff for what other people have done and stuff like that. So if this is something that's kind of common knowledge, like lots of people know about this sort of thing, then sorry. Yeah, just I just thought for the people out there that don't, maybe there is guides and stuff online and with a lot of reading involved, and not everybody likes all that kind of thing and sometimes just wants to see how these things are set up exactly in a map and stuff. But I just thought it was really good because once you kind of get to that point where you can invite other people into your games, then you don't really need to be doing too much. It's mostly just repairing. You can power level people and stuff, and if you want to work on another character, you can level that up, I guess. Farm the level for better loot and stuff, because I think that's what this guy was doing. He was farming the legendaries on here. He was getting quite a few of those. I think this is the better map for him, to be honest, because he's tried a few of the other ones and they're either a bit long or the builds that he's got for those do work. He completes them, but I think this is the one that's easier for him to do, and he gets more legendary loot from this one, better equipment and that. So I think that's why he's farming this one mostly. But I thought I'd just share it for anybody out there who is kind of looking to maybe do solo play as well, not wanting to join online, and just wanted to be able to set up a a map for themselves, how they go about it and stuff. So I thought I'd share this with you guys, and so you can see it for yourselves. And I just really like the interactions, the way everything interacts together. It's kind of really clever. Surprised, like I didn't really kind of come across it or notice it as I was playing, or think about it really, with the water and lightning and stuff together, and then the knocking them up into the air with the anti-air turret things there that the monks got. can you know, just shoot anything that's up in the air. It doesn't have to be flyers, it can just be anything that ends up leaving the floor without anything underneath them. So I thought that would be a really cool thing to share with you guys, and that's it. So if you got any other little tips that you can think of, or maybe some other things that maybe you should focus on other than the things that I was saying for the monk, squire, and the huntress, when it came to the speed and the defense health and the turret like the defense damage, defense power, then maybe put them in the comments below. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, and thanks for watching. Bye.